from school number 28.
Grant was waiting quietly in the hall for that sound he loved the most.
Then he heard it.
Ah! Grant ran to his room and hid behind the bed.
He heard his mama coming down the hall.
Is this yours?
Grant peeked out from his hiding spot.
His mother held out a rubber spider.
Absolutely not.
You hung that thing in our closet, and it scared me.
Don't think just because your daddy's not home, you can get away with this. You do want that surprise he promised, don't you?
Grant got real serious.
Yeah?
Then you better take care of your business.
Sorry, girls.
Later, Grant came downstairs.
Mama, Abby, and Lily were getting ready for Daddy to come home.
Here, your daddy said he could have this on the day he comes home.
Mama handed Grant an envelope.
Grant ripped open the envelope and found tickets to the matinee show of trickster Max McVicker, the famous magician and hypnotist.
Daddy got you 2 tickets. I know one of your sisters who'd love to see it.
But Mom, not her.
Well, Daddy thought that...
Mom!
But those tickets are yours, if you want.
Grant didn't wait for Mama to finish.
He sprinted out the back door and over to Bobby
To say that the 2 of them were going to see
Trickster Max McVicker! As the boys hurried to the theater, they couldn't stop talking about what they were going to see. As the theater lights went down, Grant and Bobby couldn't keep still.
Now, I'll amaze you with my famous removable thumb. Watch closely. I try my left thumb and my right hand. Zim, zim, bob. How do you do that?
Grant shook his head, wondering how that could be.
Then, the trickster asked a woman from the audience onto the stage.
I need a volunteer from the audience.
I will! Pick me! Pick me!
You, please, madam, come join me on stage. Now, madam, may you have a seat.
In this chair? I'm not sure about this. Is it safe?
Oh, yes, madam, perfectly safe.
Then, Max McVicker leaned over and whispered something into her ear, and then proclaimed,
Madam, the stage for burning coals.
just as she seemed to be going crazy, Max snapped his fingers and shouted,
Kalabazoom.
The bewildered woman stared at the audience.
Grant and Bobby had never seen anything nearly so funny.
Thank you, madam, for helping us out. Now, madam, may you return to your seat.
My seat?
Yes, madam, your seat. Please return to your seat.
Grant and Bobby continued to watch the show in
Amazement and wonder, as trick after trick brought oohs and ahs from the audience.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming this afternoon's show. There may still tickets available for this evening's 7 o'clock show.
Fried chicken.
Yeah?
With mashed potatoes.
Oh, yeah?
Mom's making special dinner because Daddy's coming home.
Can I eat with you?
Of course you can.
And is your mom making that awesome chocolate cream pie?
Oh yeah, we'll be having some of that with lots of whipped cream.
Glad to see you're back from the show, boys. How was it?
The boys started to tell Mama all about it, then stopped. They couldn't ruin the surprise!
I'm going to get something for your special for your daddy before he gets home.
They're going with you, aren't they?
I don't want the twins ruining my surprise. There's 2 of you. You and Bobby can watch them.
But Mom, we're going to make...
You'll be nice. None of your tricks. You 2 got it?
She stared at her son and kissed the girls goodbye.
Okay. Well, we have things to do.
Yeah, secret things.
What kind of secret things?
You just go play. We don't need little girls messing up.
Grant and Bobby closed the door to Grant's room.
Abby and Lily could hear noises from behind the door. They tried to play with their dolls. But we all know little sisters don't last very long by themselves. Let us in.
I told you, bug off.
This is secret stuff.
We can keep a secret.
The door creaked open.
Hey,
Want to be in an experiment?
okay, sit right here and look at this thing.
Inside Grant's room, the boys had been constructing with Grant's erector set.
There was a small handle attached to a cardboard disc with a black and white spiral painted on it.
Bobby began to turn the handle and the disc began to spin.
Sharp bait, hoo-ha-ha. Sharp bait, hoo-ha-ha.
Abby did her best to sat absolutely still until they were dazed, staring straight at the disc.
She's in a trance.
That's creepy.
So is Lily.
It's as if they're frozen.
Abby, Lily, blink if you can hear me.
The girls blinked.
Girls, you're not my baby sisters. You are both...
He paused to think when Bobby blurted out,
You're monkeys.
Brett
Brett
smiled and
smiled
snapped his fingers.
Abby jumped up onto the bed. She pulled Lily up with her. They were both crouching down, with their arms swinging side to side.
Girls?
Abby turned to him and tickled him under his arm.
Oh man, it worked.
Let's take them outside and see what they'll do.
Yeah, come here, girls.
The twins jumped up and down on the bed, making monkey noises.
Oh man, we gotta control them.
So Grant grabbed his sister's hand and led him downstairs and out the back door.
The boys took him out on the grass. Then Abby spied a tree and started chattering. Lily followed her, making just as much noise.
How can they be so small? And so loud, too.
Old Miss Franken, the old spinster who lived next door, thought so too.
She couldn't see very well,
But she could hear everything.
She peered out her back door.
Old Miss Franken squinted at Abby and Lily.
What are those things?
Oh, they're just Grant's dumb monkey toys.
Well, take them inside.
She retreated inside her house. Grant gave his friend a dirty look.
Don't. Call my sisters. Don't.
Sorry, it's not like they'll know. They won't remember what happened after you snap them out of it.
Grant looked at Abby and Lily.
Both crouched on the ground.
Arms dangling and scratching.
They made him feel strange as he looked at them.
he grabbed their hands.
Abby? Lily? Can you hear me?
Abby looked at him and picked something out of his hair and put it in her mouth.
Lily did the same.
Double yuck!
Alright, girls, listen. When I snap my fingers, you're both going to be my baby sisters again. Okay?
Abby stayed crouched.
Lily kept scratching.
Then a bird took flight from the tree and the girl swallowed it, chattering. Grant ran after them, trying to get them.
But they wouldn't stop!
Old Miss Franken flew out her door.
What did I tell you, boys?
Grant and Bobby grabbed Abby and Lily and hauled them back into the kitchen.
Inside, Grant peered at his sisters,
Still crouching with arms swinging.
Please wake up, Abby. Lily, wake up.
But they just kept looking at him with funny looks on their faces.
Hey, Max said a word to bring the lady out of it.
Yeah.
Something like Mama Balloon or Pala Kaboom?
Wallakazoom. The word was Wallakazoom. Wallakazoom.
The boys snapped their fingers, but the girls just kept staring at them, chattering to themselves.
Are you sure that's the word?
I don't know.
Grant didn't know at all.
What he was certain about was that Mama was not going to like it at all when she came home to see Abby and Lily running around, eating, and picking bugs from people's hair.
Hey, let's take them back to the theater. Max will be there for the 7 o'clock show.
Yeah, he'll fix them.
They could all get on the bus,
Ride back to the theater,
and find the magician.
Hey, girls, want to go back outside?
The twins looked at Grant, grabbed his hands, and started pointing him toward the back door.
Wait! The bus doesn't allow wild animals.
They're not wild animals.
But when they start chattering and jumping up and down...
Oh, man. What do we do?
I just got an idea. The wagon can hold them.
So Grant brought out his wagon, and the girls jumped inside.
It would be a long trip.
But they had to get to the magician to help his little sisters.
So they started pulling.
Oh, it was a hot day.
The boys were sweating and breathing hard.
They could see the theater, but it was still up another hill.
They stopped in front of the corner soda fountain.
Hey, I'm awfully hot.
Me too. Let's get a slushie.
Do you have any money?
They dug around and had barely enough for one slushie to share.
Bobby went to the counter and ordered one banana slushie, their favorite.
He sipped a little and passed it to Grant.
Abby smelled the banana and started chattering. Lily wanted the cup too.
Careful,
They tried
Grant.
to help the girls with it.
Oh man, they're gonna drink it all.
The girls shared the slushie between them.
Look at Tim.
Just then, a big black limousine stopped at the traffic light.
It had to be him!
Mr. McVicker!
Mr. McVicker!
But the limo was already turning the corner.
Grant ran to the street, waving his arms.
But the car kept going.
There was nothing left to do now but go home.
What are they doing back there? They sure are heavy.
Grant and Bobby had pulled the twins almost half back.
Yeah, they're sleeping.
Hey, I wonder if when they wake up, they won't be monkeys anymore.
He poked Abby.
She chattered quietly.
Then laid her head back down.
The boys were so tired.
But But they kept on pulling, block after block,
Under the hot afternoon sun.
No one was home when the boys finally pulled the wagon up by the garage, but Mama would be home soon.
The girls were still sleeping.
I've got an idea. We're gonna have to do something big. Like when you jump out from behind the couch and your mom screams.
Oh yeah, scare them.
The boys searched around and found some pie tins in the garbage and an empty bucket.
Grant filled the bucket with water.
and sneaking up to Abby and Lily.
Bobby banged the tin together and
Grant emptied the bucket of water over his sisters.
We did it! We did it!
Just as they did this, Mama drove in the car with Daddy along too.
He was home early!
Mama had a look on her face that Grant could not remember ever having seen before.
Uh-oh. I'm out of here.
And it split, leaving Grant holding the bucket.
Mama marched up to the wagon.
Abby and Lily were there, dripping with water and sobbing.
Grant was wondering if he should tell them all that had happened and that everything was okay now.
Daddy took Abby and Lily from the wagon and hugged them close.
Mama grabbed Grant and hauled him into the house.
Grant knew Daddy and Mama and the twins had already eaten because he had smelled the fried chicken earlier.
He had turned on the light in his room in the evening dusk.
He was wondering what he was going to get to eat.
Just then, Abby came in, holding a tray.
Lily followed behind her.
On it there was
A piece of bread and butter
A slice of bologna.
and a glass of milk. She gave Grant the tray.
and noticed a strange spiral disc on his desk.
What's that thing?
It's for hypnotizing people. We did it to you two.
Us?
Oh yeah, you were monkeys. You were scratching under your arms.
Grant continued to remember and laugh at the memory. The girls looked at each other. How come we don't remember?
Silly girls. If you remembered, then that means you weren't hypnotized.
Oh.
Grant picked up his bread and butter and started to chew.
Mama fixed really good fried chicken.
The pie was so yummy.
Grant turned away.
Want to know what else was real good today? That slushy this afternoon.
Banana's our favorite.